And welcome back to San Andreas. We had to wait for a call.
Well, while we're waiting for a call, I did look up the stuff for Monster. Below 4 minutes and 20 seconds, you get 5,000 bucks. So that's first. Second is 4,000, like what Edgy showed us. Third is 3,000. Fourth is 2, and 1
Oh
is...
my god, it's Mike!
Is last.
Hey, Torino, I told you my bad, man. What the hell can I say? I screwed you up.
Calm down, kid.
Just go ahead and kill me then.
Calm down.
Man, you ain't nothing but a fucking yayo dealer anyway, Torino.
Shut up and sit down.
Yeah, so this is the part where Torino reveals his true
You
colors.
think you're a crusader for good? Do you have any idea what's going on?
But
Any idea
And it's
whatsoever?
like,
Do you?
Nah.
I like how Carl just gets him in. It's like, oh shit.
I work for a government
Type
agency.
thing. It's like,
It's not
Yeah.
important which one.
Yeah.
Try not to confuse you. Yes, when we last met, I was involved in battling threats in Latin America. By
that's
any
right, just glitched in.
Yeah, so
That does not make me a drug dealer.
welcome to
Now,
Government
months
Agent
the friends that we won over
4.
have helped us immeasurably in our overseas interests.
Now, I will say though, I do feel like Torino is a well-written character, and I do quite like him. But the thing is,
Fighting a war out
like, you know the kind of characters where pretty much the moment they get introduced, you can tell that something isn't right about them. Like,
Yeah.
it's basically the same thing. And I know this is a weird comparison to bring up, but it's basically the same way I felt about Naoto in Persona 4.
Do things I can't get caught doing.
Like what?
Really?
Yeah,
Need you
like
to commandeer a troop.
when Naoto got introduced in Persona 4, basically all of the characters were like, wow, something, that guy, and it's like,
Now, this is a
was I the only one who immediately caught on that
friend.
Naoto was a woman?
Use your sister's boyfriend, but don't tell him a thing.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I thought so.
I'll be watching.
No, I kind of felt that way too.
Yeah.
Kind of snazzy place you have this cutscene in, by the way.
Oh yeah. Like I do like Torino's rig.
CJ, why are you glitching out?
Renderware,
Oh yeah, I did.
old PC, old game on PC. Anyway, and just
Like
out of-
I used to do that type of walking in Final Fantasy X, just button mashing the circle button, which made you walk.
Anyway, welcome to Spontaneous Action Movie, The Mission.
Part number 79.
What's the plan? I'ma pull along.
Why 79?
You gonna hop up
I don't know.
That's not the funny number.
on the phone?
You're right. The funny number is 24.
It's 25, punk.
There's a rig up ahead.
I thought it
Oh,
was 27.
No.
No.
Also, why does your passenger always hold their ass when they're on that?
Mexican jumping bean
Eh.
Wait, what happened to that? Hold on.
Closer, DJ, closer.
Hold on. I had to double back. The truck randomly just knocked the car in front of. Also, what time are we at now?
Yep.
4 minutes.
Okay. It's like Christ.
Knocked him with the car.
You missed the other moments it happened. But yeah, shit, where was I?
Hey, let's get this rig back to the garage.
I can't remember.
You called this mission an action movie mission.
Yeah.
You would not be able to make that turn in real life. You would not be able to make that turn in real life.
Hey, I play
Which one
I play Euro Truck Simulator. I know how this goes.
Yeah, but in real life, you would not be able to make that turn.
I mean, Euro Truck Simulator is like real life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's close enough. Like, I guess it's accurate for a simulation game. But then, I'm not a trucker. you can tell because I failed to grow a beard. But to go back to your comment about how characters were basically holding their ass, just out of curiosity, have you ever been on the back of a
No.
bike?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, basically, there's two ways you can hold on. The first one is by holding on to the bike themselves, and that's what the characters are doing in this game. And the second one is holding on to the person who's
Roger that, big monkey. I got a 13
who's riding the bike.
Need to acquire a drowning baby. Over. But in 15 by the fat moon. Break your heart. Over and out. Carl, I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah, I'll do you a proper injury, man. What you knowing about my brother?
Relax. He's in prison upstate. D-wing. Cell 13. To the left, I got
Okay,
a
so
child killer who wants to rip his throat.
D-pad, you mentioned that Mike Torino had a pretty well-known voice actor. Who was it again?
Now don't worry. Tenpenny and Pulaski are really relatively
hang on.
Unless, of course, you're
I think it was. I know David Cross did the owner of the RC shop, but
Yeah.
came him in here to
Yeah, David Cross did
Look up the name here.
did Zero, and he apparently also did Shido from Persona 5.
You just don't understand.
yeah. Okay, what's this Mike?
It's all white knights and heroes.
What's the guy's name again? Mike.
Mike Torino.
You know, I try to set bad people on other bad people.
Shit, I could've...
Alright.
Now I walked right into there!
But to me,
Oh, it's James Woods.
very delicate.
Alright, what
Of
else?
course, it's James Woods.
You know Hercules.
I
course it's James
I
Woods.
never watched
He was
Hercules.
Hades.
And over here, you got all the scumbags.
He was
and
Hades?
outsiders.
I never watched Hercules.
And me and my colleagues, we're the fucking pivot. Keep the government.
Have you seen the episode of Family Guy where he actually appeared in it?
There are
The-
multiple episodes of Family Guy with James Woods, D-pad.
Okay, let off
The only episodes of Family Guy that I watched are the Star Wars ones because Mr. Nerf Herder here couldn't shut up about it.
he gets touched. A prison guard.
All right, just give me my here. Let me.
Wait, am I even allowed to
Damn.
say that?
Damn, Mike's got a real hard watch on. Sweet.
Yeah. I mean, he knows that he knows how important Sweet is to Carl, and Carl is important because
Oh,
I guess he
was-
can because as he's standing as a gangster, he can do stuff, and people don't point at the government.
That and Torino can use him to take Tenpenny down.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so getting back to James Woods, he was the voice of the Falcon from Stuart Little 2.
I forgot about that.
He was. He's also the villain from the Recess movie.
Oh, the
I completely
okay.
forgot about that.
Okay,
one, too.
I do.
Yeah.
I think that I watched the Recess movie. That was the one where they asphalted the playground, right?
No, it was
No,
School's
that was,
Out. Basically,
School's Out. Like,
summer vacation, and basically the school gets taken over by a bunch of weird guys.
Okay, that one I haven't seen yet, and I believe
It's actually a pretty good movie.
And I believe the politically correct term is squatters.
Technically, yes. Technically, no. Because
Yes.
these guys are kind of a business that takes it
Yeah.
over.
yeah. He was apparently he voiced Principal Prickly's old friend, Dr. Philip Benedict.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the bad
He-
guy.
I remember. I think that was like my first actual movie that I recognized that voice, because I don't think I seen Hercules at that point. Like I remember he came back to voice Hades for
Kingdom
the
Hearts.
Hercules animated series.
And Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, and and Kingdom Hearts. Like he came back for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's his latest role. But given his political take, I don't think that they're going to be hiring him again anytime soon.
Well,
Okay,
I mean, Kingdom Hearts
okay,
3's kind of was after he started revealing his political brain power, so...
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
gonna minimize how much we're getting into this, but is he like
Yeah.
really far right?
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
So he's far right.
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah, let's just leave it at that. But
Well, there
remember recess growing up.
goes our subscribers who are in the far right. Goodbye. You will not be missed. We welcome minorities. We don't sterilize them.
Good. Okay, now we're stopping. But no, I never realized that was him as the villain of Recess. I never
Yeah.
realized that.
Yeah, and we might have to do a review for Recess for our Two Guys Review here at some point, because that's a series that I'd love to go back on. I
Yeah.
remember it really good.
I do remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ran for a total of 6 seasons.
I do remember kind of liking Recess when it was on, but at the same time, I also recall it being one of those, I'm watching it because it's the only thing that's on right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Like-
it has a lot of really iffy episodes sometimes.
Yeah, like it was one of those, it's good enough for me not to
Binge watch.
the car doesn't like. It's good enough not to turn off the TV when it's on, but it's not something where I tune in for.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not SpongeBob or iCarly or Zack and Cody. Part of me would say Wizards of
remember
Waverly
Sweet Love
Place,
Zack and
but
Cody.
I kind of tuned out at the second season, I believe.
Yeah,
I never actually gave that
I
a
was
full
like that
watch.
too. It was okay. It just felt like Disney was trying to do Harry Potter. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, kind of. You know, on one hand, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say they tried to Harry Potter because they didn't do the whole magic school thing. So
Until the last few seasons.
until they introduced the magic school,
Yeah.
which was
In the last
which
season.
was literally a castle, and then in the last season,
Yeah.
Justin was doing tutoring stuff.
Yeah.
I will say
But,
right.
okay,
I will
speaking of, like-
I will say though one of my favorite jokes from that season was when they had the magic school board basically, and Justin basically used it as a printer, but then the printer jammed.
So you gonna give me?
So like, good to know that even when magic is a thing, you can still get paper
Magic can
jams.
That's good.
I will say that speaking of like Disney and that, Disney and Phantasmic Books, I've mispronounced that name. This is like the group that's published the old Carl books, Uncle Scrooge books. They recently released a collection of the Disney One Saturday Morning comics that you used to find like in the Disney Adventure comics. Disney Adventure magazines. They went as far as to actually reaching out to some of the creators of the shows that had comics based on their properties. Like they reached out to the team behind Teacher's Pet, Disney's Doug, Recess. Like some of these comics that are in this book, they have not been reprinted since. So it's really nice that they've actually did that.
Okay, so I'm actually curious on something. Are Disney comics, are they like popular at your part of the world?
I wouldn't say that they're popular here, but I do know that in Italy and German and I think Russia, they're insanely popular there.
Yeah.
And the Netherlands? Because let me tell you, as a kid, everyone was subscribed to the Donald Duck comics. Like
Yeah.
everyone. And it gets to a point where, especially in my country, it was so popular. We just straight up got a whole different line of comics. Like Donald Duck comics in the Netherlands are not the same as worldwide. We get our own, and
I
it's
know.
It's a pretty interesting piece of trivia.
Yeah, like you guys got the like Donald had a superhero persona, the Duck Avenger. You guys had like a huge comic book line series based on that version of Donald,
Yeah.
and like that series eventually became PK. It's I've been like reading a bunch of like the English translated PK comics. Some of it like you, I can't believe that this is actually in a Disney comic because it's really like mature for a Disney comic.
I mean, to be fair, like we don't really shy away from that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not I'm not saying that like we try to roughen our kids up, but well,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
it
But,
doesn't.
like, it's
The Dutch Donald Duck, they don't shy away from certain subjects. Like there are several times
Definitely.
where Donald will just straight up go like, "Ooh, mortgage," or "Ooh, I'm depressed because my job is getting me nowhere, but I need to," like that's the kind of stuff that if you get down to it, and I mean really down to it, it is messed up. Like
definitely.
like Donald's girlfriend,
Daisy.
that's
Daisy.
her English name. Yeah, we call her Katrine.
Yeah. Wow.
Please type
No,
that out. Please type that out. Just so
No.
I know how that's spelled.
K-A-T
Yeah. Please.
K-A-T K-A-T-R-I-E-N.
Okay, I thought it was. Okay, I thought it was spelled completely different.
You thought it was the other.
I
Yeah,
heard.
no,
I thought it was C-U.
Right.
Recently.
Okay.
Disney has, like,
Hang on.
allowed-
Do you guys
Yeah,
have
go
the
ahead.
do you guys have the extremely lucky guy?
This is history. It's all lies. It says Hitler
Oh,
killed
Gladstone
us,
Gander,
and then we
Donald's like
believe
lucky
it.
cousin.
And people believe
Okay.
I mean, those
Yeah,
did
yeah.
Well, if it makes them sleep better at night.
those did happen, Mike.
Okay, Edgy, you're talking to like a huge Donald Duck
Here's a little news flash.
nerd.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking. Like I'm wondering if it's
Yeah.
Shocker is,
if it's one of those special editions, or if it's
you don't have to
just
work
in the
for
regular
government.
editions.
You're a
Like-
pro now. I got double agents in
But okay.
Yeah.
The problem is I cannot ask for like I cannot ask for the character in I cannot ask for the character specifically because
That ain't nothing cool, man. Just
You don't know who the
geluk.
character is.
Don't worry about it. The Russians got bigger things to worry about than your genitals, believe me.
Wow.
Old Testament is shit.
Or basically
No.
Goose Lucky.
Before they gave away the crown jewels. Still, they got their, their boy in the White House.
Yeah. No, that's cousin Gladstone.
what you want me to do?
Like I will say this though, Disney and like IDW, they are starting to like publish some of the Italian Donald Duck comics for like English for the first time. Same with Uncle Scrooge, and one of my favorite Uncle Scrooge comics from like the Italian comics was
You hang on,
Scrooge's Last
hang
Adventure.
on. You mean Dagobert, right?
Yeah,
Dagobert Duck.
yeah.
Okay.
Can I continue?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have this comic, Scrooge's Last Adventure, where you have some of Scrooge's most biggest enemies, Flintheart Glomgold, John D. Rocker Duck, Magica, and the Beagle Boys. Like they all team up and they single-handedly, as a group, just destroy Scrooge. They destroy his fortune. They take over like his money bin.
Wait,
They
hang on.
kick Donald
Hang
and his
on.
nephews out of his house.
That's basically the plot of Fast X.
Oh god.
I
damn
think this is
it.
before Fast X.
Yeah, I think so too. Because at the time of recording,
but-
Fast X is still in theaters. It's not out on Blu-ray yet, so yeah, I think it's.
It's already available for it's also available to it's like now available to like rent on Amazon Prime.
Oh really? Well,
Yeah.
don't. That movie sucks.
Oh, I know.
The bike did
I saw the
nothing to
reviews
you,
for
Edgy.
it, and I'm just like,
The bike did nothing to me.
Yo, CJ.
It's like
Yes,
the
bro, what the
bike
fuck do
did
you
nothing
want?
to you.
How is it?
Yo, dude. The garage is coming along nicely, man. But I rang about something.
Oh, right, this spot where
Official street
racing gets introduced.
San Fierro.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so basically
Okay.
every city has has like 10 or so races to it. And then there's also a an additional
Think about it.
air races, but those are more time trials.
These races are just for money.
Yeah, and if you
Okay.
if you complete all of them, you get 1,000,000.
Damn.
But there's like a lot of them. But I do like them. I do like doing races in this game, but that's because, you know, this is a driving game. Where the fuck am I going? Wait, am I... Okay, I think I'm going to check for if there's a... if I can hijack a tank. Like,
Why?
so I can do the vigilante missions. If you do those, you get an additional 50% to your armor. So because I already
Oh, nice.
because I already did the paramedic missions, I got an increase to my health, and if I get an increase to my armor, I will be unstoppable until I'm not.
No, you won't. No, you won't. You won't be fully unstoppable.
Yeah,
You just
there
take
they
more
are.
damage.
There they are. Now I got a tank. Now I'm unstoppable. I'm going to order a filet of fish, and no one can stop me. Hot take. I actually quite like the filet of fish.
nice.
I've never actually
Okay,
seen filet-o-fish. Had a filet-o-fish.
Okay, I gotta ask this, but are you guys familiar with Mystery Science Theater 3000?
I am.
With mystery what?
Mystery Science,
Mystery Science
Theater
Theater
3000.
No.
Okay, there was an episode during the seasons when the first host, Joel Robinson, was on board. I accused my parents. At the end of the episode, you have Tom Serval and Crow, Joe's robots, coming into like the main room like in a tank, ready to shoot Joe.
Wow.
Because it's like a gag from like the movie that they were watching. Like they wanted Joe's French fried potato garnets and his hamburger.
Oh,
It's-
God.
I'll see if I can find the clip and then splice that in if we can.
Oh, yeah,
it's one of my favorite moments.
Oh yeah. One trick to go faster is to if
Shoot
you
from
Shoot.
behind.
shoot behind you. Problem is, you cannot see ahead of you. But that might be a good thing. Well, something went wrong there.
Yeah, you got killed.
You got stuck. Oh, it
I-
sucks.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, it might actually be in your favor to not look ahead of you, because if you're not looking at it, cars might not spawn there. Like, a car's spawn rate is highly dependent on if you're looking at it, and it's a common speedrun trick to actually make oncoming traffic, or to just make traffic disappear by rapidly moving the camera up and down. Yeah, it's something I actually find pretty hilarious. Also, yeah, if you enter the military base, you get like immediately
automatically get
five-star
five
water
stars.
level. I don't know why it's not 6, because if you get 6, it involves military, and you're robbing the military.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Alright, I guess I just took the tank. Okay.
It's like, hey, I'm
why
gonna
am
take
I-
this tank.
Oh,
No one's gonna
right,
stop me.
right. So, so I'm saving. So, one, the game will be saved, and two, I will not have my wanted level. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. You'll have to forgive me. It's like, when did I record this? Like, I'm pretty sure I recorded it a long time ago. But yeah, yeah, so now things are heating up. Yeah, so but one thing I also kind of like about the vigilante missions, unlike the paramedic and fire truck missions, they don't cap out or they don't stop once you've reached level 12. You get the reward when you reach level 12, but the mission still continues. Therefore, the amount of money you're getting from each subsequent level also increases. So it's really easy to grind for money if you have access to a tank. So yeah, that's one of the tips from Edgy in case you're curious about picking up this game. Once you get to the desert area, steal a tank. Like, they're right there for the
You just need
taking.
another 6 there.
Yeah. Well, technically not 6. Like, basically with every level, there's an extra amount of people to take out.
I was making a 666 joke.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe if I mean, as I've already said before, it is possible to get 666 on the kills. Like, I do wonder if there's a hard cap, like something there has to be a limit to what the engine can handle, but I would not be surprised if that number is like really high. But I haven't seen anybody do like a I'm gonna keep going until my PlayStation 2 crashes or something.
Or you get bored.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if you did level 12, you're pretty close to boredom.
True. So what's the difference between these vigilante missions and the ones you do for the cop and when you take a police car?
There isn't. In fact, I can only do the vigilante missions in a tank.
Really?
Because in a tank, you not only do you have a infinite weapon, you can also free aim. And if you're in a cop car, you can only shoot left or right. And most importantly, a cop car can get damaged. And if you're doing vigilante missions, police will still come after you. So there will be a point where your car gets shot to shit.
So basically, do vigilante once you get a tank.
Yeah.
Can you get a tank in an earlier time, or is this the earliest
No,
you can?
no.
Get a tank?
This is the earliest you can get a tank.
Wow.
Yeah, like you cannot even try to like go for a 6-star wanted level, because if you're in the early stages of the game, it's not there. Like, you cannot get a 6-star wanted. I don't even think you can get like a 4-star wanted level.
Huh. Interesting.
Like that's something that gradually unlocks as the game goes on. And to be fair, that's also because, you know, new weapons unlock and you get more money, so you can afford more stuff. So yeah, final verdict, vigilante missions, do them in a tank. Believe me, you'll tank me.
Oh, fuck you.